Welcome, Aquarius. Brenda here, Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of September the 27th to October the 3rd. I have to tell you, October the 3rd is my daughter's birthday, so I can't forget that birthday ever. It shows up, and it was such a beautiful day. I was so blessed to have this beautiful girl in my life, this beautiful, beautiful little girl. And now my little girl is, 45 years old. She's a beautiful young woman with children of her own, and grandchildren are blessing me every day with their beautiful, beautiful accomplishments and their love. So listen. Here we go. Let's start off. I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, and of course, subscribing. When you do subscribe, always click that bell button and make it ring, and then you'll get notified immediately. I want to thank all of you who are sharing me out on social media right now, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, promoting my videos and what I do, and helping me to reach my goal of 50,000 subscribers by my birthday, February 23rd. So I thank all of you who are doing this. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So let's see what we've got here for your reading today, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. So I'm going back to basics. Spirit talked to me and said, use your angel tarot. And they chose this angel tarot deck for me to use, and I love it. So you've got here, starting off, coming in behind you, you have the Nine of Swords. Okay, then you have the Two of Swords, and then you have the Nine of Cups. So it's panning out to look better. And coming in the center of your week, or the energy you may be feeling now, you have the Empress, you have the King of Pentacles. I like that. And you have the Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful. Better known as the Earth. We have the Earth sign in the corner here. And coming in towards you in the near future, at the end of the week, you have the Ten of Swords, and you have the Eight of Wands, or Six of Wands, sorry, and that's even better, and you have Justice. So beautiful, beautiful outcome coming in for this week. So let's see what we have for our theme card, our all over message. I'm going to take it because it really flipped out, okay? And let's see what we have here for our final outcome card. What do you need to change? What do you need to tweak? What do you need to adjust to? What do you need to surrender to here for this week to work out in your favor? So, Spirit, what does Aquarius need to do here? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit and guides. There we go. What do you need to surrender to? Passion. I like it. Okay, let's see what we have here for your week. Now, starting off, your all over energy card, your theme card is the risk. Be aware, or you will have to beware. Do not deny the risk and hazards that you see. Okay, so 3 and 5 are 8, and 8 is a number that you might be risking money about. Okay, you could be taking a risk with your money. Be careful. Everything that looks like gold, everything that glitters isn't always gold. And beware of anybody trying to talk you into something because they're making it sound, if it looks too good to be true, sometimes it is. I mean, it's okay if you have researched and then you don't have this risk, but I think I would beware this week with money. I think it's about money this week. I think you need to realize that you have to be careful and protect your money, okay? So don't go out there and buy any big ticket item this week that you don't need. If it's something that you truly need, fine. I mean, there are good investments, and then there's investments that can be risky. So don't go out there and do any major gambling this week. Don't go out there and buy something that isn't going to keep its value. Okay, so that's your all over message here, and it comes in as a cautionary card. Now, what do you need to surrender to? Well, apparently you need to surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So you could be, maybe some of you have decided that you're going to get back into creative arts. Maybe you were in music, maybe you're in dance, maybe you were in some sort of sports that you love to do. And, the world and time and life gets in the way and you get busy or you don't have the resources to do it. And maybe now you're going to get passionate about getting into something that you truly wanted to do in a long time. So don't be afraid to do that. That's not a risk. That's getting involved in something that you truly want to do. Now don't go out and buy, a race car or a race horse or anything that's big like that. That could be risky and big ticket item. But there's other things that maybe some of you are wanting to get into, the arts of some sort or music or something you haven't done in a while. Get passionate about it. If you've got a new goal, if it's a new business that you're wanting to open up and you're prepared to do that, go for it. This is a beautiful card that says go for it. Do what ignites your passion and go with it. And 9 out of 10 times when we do that, we succeed at it. Now, coming in behind you, at the beginning of the week, you've been given the 9 of Swords. You have... no, this isn't this. Yeah, it is the Swords. 9 of Swords, you have the 2 of Swords, and you have the 9 of Cups. So, all in all, I think that you might have, and it's funny how these two cards have been showing up in other readings, coupled together as well. So you could be worried about making a choice or a decision here, and you're confused about it. But you need to follow your heart rather than trying to make others happy. Maybe you have a choice and a decision, and you're worried about feeling guilty about making it if you get more than the other person, or that you are going for what you deserve. You could be going through legal action here where, you've taken enough and now you have to take legal action to get what you deserve. Maybe it's your settlement, a pension, an inheritance or something like that. That's just a theoretical example. It can be anything that you're making this choice about. I think if you think about the word compromise and you put your heads together, maybe with a mediator, you lay all your cards out on the table and you realize that you don't want to fight about things, you'll be able to make this decision, okay? Because you can't shelve it. This is being in limbo, being at a crossroads. Maybe you feel like you're in the middle of a situation, drawn into the middle of a situation too. And you don't want to overanalyze this situation and, and just keep going on in your head about it. You need to deal with it. Okay, so I think you're going to be able to make this as long as you step up this decision you have to make and you communicate with the other person involved. You might have been feeling feelings that, have left you feeling, fearful. And, it's interesting how they show the full moon there. And, we talk about hospitals and police and emergency vehicles, how on the full moon, it's very true, how there are more problems with emergency people out there and first responders when there is a full moon. And you know what? And I love how they depict it here where he's worrying, he's totally, he's walking the floor, he can't sleep. But they're calling it unfounded fear, okay? It's not necessary to worry about this. You're expecting the worst and now you're creating it. So we become what we think, right? So what they're saying here is don't make a mountain out of a molehill, okay? You're allowing worry to grow out of proportion here with a situation, and it's causing sleepless nights. So refocus your thoughts, okay? Think about something that is going to change your mind here. Realize that this decision will be made and it'll be okay. Because look what you've got. You've got your 9 of Cups coming in here, and this is wishes come true. This is your dreams becoming reality. I mean, this is a magical time in your life, and there's going to be good fortune. And you need to have faith in the universe that everything's going to be okay here and stop your worrying, okay? You will be making the right decision, and it will work out for you. So, I mean, this is a card that says make a wish, wish is fulfilled, cups are filling. So, it is a water sign, and that can have to do with feeling emotional about a choice or a decision, or even maybe it's determined around another energy, another person, but it's going to turn out in your favor. I mean, this is saying, don't worry, things are going to work out. Now, coming in the center of your week, or perhaps the energy you're feeling right now, you have the Empress, and you have the King of Pentacles. I love it. And you have the 7 of Pentacles. So let's get into stepping up. No, I'm going to go in here first with the 7 because it leads up to the conclusion of it, and how it's working out. So the 7 of Pentacles is all about you planting your seeds, right? It shows her in the garden. She's planting her seeds and she's patient and she's taking her time and she's not rushing. You could be planting your seeds or put out a proposal or an idea or something or in a resume or booked an appointment with somebody and you're waiting to hear from them. So know that you're going to be rewarded for your hard work and effort. You've planted your seeds well. You've done everything that you can. Maybe some of you have even taken a course to add to your resume and you're applying for something that's being posted at your place of employment that you are now capable of taking on. Okay, you're eligible to do that. Investments that are going to be rewarded in the future, your hard work and efforts that you've invested. You have to be patient though, because just like a garden, when we plant the seeds, we need all nature's elements to make it grow. I mean, we plant it in May and 9 out of 10 times we don't see it until August or September, the harvest season coming in. We have to water it, nurture it, and it has to have all the elements of the sun and all of those things to grow. So be patient right now. You're waiting for something, but you don't need to worry about it, okay? It's a time for resting and planning for the future, and it's unnecessary worry. So again, it showed up here with the 9 of Swords that you don't need to be worrying about something, okay? Because look who shows up here. The Empress. And the Empress is all about wanting beautiful, luxurious items and things. She has that ability to step forward and give birth to her dreams, okay? She gets involved in creative projects that turn out to be successful. This is the card of abundance and prosperity, my friends. So it's time for you to realize you need to stop worrying. You've done your job well, because here comes the Midas touch card, the King of Pentacles. And he is about, being able to put his hands to things and turn it to gold. So I do think that you need to step up and know that you can accept any offers and opportunities coming down your path with confidence. You have that ability to do that. You could be dealing with corporate, large organizations dealing with lending and loaning of money. You could be investing money. You could be moving money around in your investments. You could be, maybe going for a business loan or bridging finance for a house, that you're buying, something like that, because this deals with large organizations and big money or lending and loaning institutions and investment companies. So. But he is the king that sits there calmly because he's done his work well. And so have you here. So will you, some of you. Planting your seeds well to know that you're going to have your abundance coming in. So I'm telling you guys, you better get passionate here and enjoy the ride here, because I do think you're going to be able to see abundance coming in, happiness coming in, and you're going to have stability here, financial stability here. You're not going to have to worry so much. If you've been worrying about finances, don't, because here you have crossing over you the 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled, and that beautiful card of, the Midas touch card. Now, coming in towards you at the end of the week, you've got the 10 of Swords, you've got the 6 of Wands, and you've got Justice. So I'm going to go this way here because, justice is going to be served. Maybe some of you are dealing with a legal issue here, and now all of a sudden you worked hard, your dreams are fulfilled here, and you're going to be able to get what you deserve. And I always look at this King of Earth as money, okay? So, because maybe you were impartial, you were truthful, you were objective, and you stood up for what you believed in, you're going to see that you're going to get the rewards for that. You're going to win, a situation here that it has to do with justice. And it could be a legal situation you were involved in. Like I said, there were choices and decisions here you had to make, but you were worried about not getting it. But right now, justice is served and it's waived in your favor. So it's going to work out. It's beautiful. You're moving in a new direction. The 10 of Swords says you felt held back, held down. The end of a situation that brings relief. Sometimes when it can bring sadness or both, but I do think that, leaving a situation and going to a new one, and maybe it's a divorce in a business or a divorce in a relationship. And, it's always sad when this happens. You've got your suitcases packed here and you're going in a new direction and on a new part of your journey. But you felt that you were very confined. You felt as though you were held down. You didn't have the fulfillment and the happiness that you deserved. You could have been betrayed. And now you have the opportunity for new happiness. Okay. It's like a weight is taken off your shoulders. I always say, the 10 of Swords is about, getting rid of that burden and moving forward. It's the end of an addiction or addictive behavior that you might have been subjected to and was holding you back as well. It's a beautiful card that says, you know what, it's over. You're moving forward. You're free now to go through that door of opportunity and start brand new. Because look what you've got. You've got victory after hard work and struggle. The 6 of Wands. So, you've made some wise choices and now you're getting recognition and success for it. Okay. It's almost like you're going to see a promotion, an award, or a scholarship coming into you that you may want to celebrate. Okay. Getting noticed by others for your huge accomplishments that you've made. It's beautiful. And as I said, you've made some wise choices that may bring you public notice, recognition, and success. So keep moving forward. You've done a very good thing here. You've created something and you've come out ahead. So maybe everybody around you knew you were fighting for something in court and now you've won it after all this hard work and struggle, and now you can go forward and everybody's saying, oh, congratulations, that's amazing. But it could have been a promotion that you've been given for your job. You might have gone back to school and you've earned a degree, or you've earned a scholarship to go and take what you want to do, to be passionate about it. So I think this is a beautiful reading. You need to give up the worry here. And you need to realize that the universe is sending you some wonderful energy here. So I don't think you're going to have to worry too much about money. And I do think some of you might have been struggling with that, whether it was a wrongful dismissal at work, a legal action like that, whether it was a matrimonial issue, something like that. Whatever the case is, you win it. Okay, you're going to come out ahead and you've got a brand new future, free to walk away and live. So let's see what we have here for our clarification cards here. Spirit and guides. What does Aquarius need to see, know, or expect? Past, present, or future energy, please. Beginning or end, middle, and end of the week. Okay, here we go. So coming in with your first week here, where I said you don't need to worry because you're going to see your cups filling and you're going to be able to see, happiness coming in. Look what you've got. You have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is the message that comes in about good news to do with finances. And all through this, I've been thinking that, you may have had financial concerns, or that was what you were advocating and promoting and defending yourself for. And at the end of the day, you get that news. You're going to hear good news about money. He brings you that. But it also says keep your options open. You may be, there may be opportunities that are going to present themselves that you can step into now freely that will help increase your income as well. Coming in with the center of the week, you've got the card of struggle, which is the 5 of Wands. But I think you might have been competing with someone. And your struggles, I think, are over now because the Empress says you have this coming in. You planted your seeds and you don't need to worry so much anymore. This is about promoting, defending, having to constantly feel that you had to do this. But also it's a card of competition. And maybe you've been competing with yourself to push yourself forward, to have that passion to go for what you want, and you're getting it. Beautiful. But if this is a card of struggle and competition you don't like, walk away from it. Look what you got. Double message here. Double. Okay? You've got the 10 of Swords again. So this is a very profound message that now your troubles are behind you. You're moving forward. You've lived through the hard time here. You've struggled, you've defended, you've promoted, and now you're able free to get up and walk away from this situation. It's the end of it. It brings you relief. Okay. And, or relief. And sometimes we feel a little empty and sad because we wished it hadn't come to that. But at the end of the day, you did the right thing, my beautiful Aquarius. You win something. You're moving forward in a new direction. The weight is lifted off your shoulders now, that burden. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, this is your reading, my beautiful Aquarius, for today. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always remember that I continue to stand in this circle of love and light for you. And let's all continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I'll see you soon. Many blessings and much love.